When you experience something disorienting, close your eyes and count to 5.
Hi, Barbara. Hi,
Hi.
Nicholas. I'm a
Hi.
huge fan. The movie talks about dementia, abandon, and the supernatural. For you, which one of the three is the most terrifying?
Dementia. Dementia would be more terrifying in that if it's a monster, it's happening outside of you. Dementia, it's happening inside of you. To lose your mind would be, to me, the most terrifying.
What about you, Nicholas?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the scariest things to lose your mind. I think dementia is definitely the scariest out of all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you like your new home?
It's beautiful. Takes a bit of time, but you'll fit right in.
And what drew you guys to the project?
I liked psychological horror as a genre, but I was very attracted to the character. I never played a character like her before, and I loved her life force and that she was humorous and wisecracking and that she swore and that she was untypical for how women my age are often portrayed in film. And so I was very attracted to that. And then I loved the script. I was surprised by it. So I loved the relationship with Nicholas's character, Josh. I loved the ending. I was surprised by it.
Yeah. I read the scripts and I was instantly drawn to the character. I related a lot to him. I have I have a really close relationship with my own grandmother, and she's this funny young at heart, amazing person, and a best friend really, and that was the main thing of Josh's character. And then reading the script, just all the twists and turns that happened, I wasn't expected, and it was the psychological horror film, and then it kind of veered in this other direction, and this and this, and there's comedy bits in there that were really great, and it was just amazing script.
And why do you think the Blumhouse movie are so successful?
Wow, that's a good question. I'm sure I don't know the answer. They make a lot. There's a variety of them, so some of them have got a hit, but they tapped into some vein that was very powerful to audiences. They seem to have an instinct about it, and I like where they're branching off. I like this anthology series about giving other people a chance and all that. They seem to be exploring, which is, I think, the secret to all kinds of success, is to keep growing and curious. So they seem to be expanding in the right directions in terms of content and chances that they give people. I like to think that contributes to their success. They're not trying to repeat themselves constantly.
Yeah, I think they really, give new and creative and young directors like a chance, and let them be and don't pressure them on their vision, and they just let them have their own vision. And I think that's rare in film now, just letting a director do their own thing. And I think that's one of the main reasons why their stuff is really hitting it right now.
Barbara, you work with Blumhouse in Insidious, the franchise. I love the franchise. There's any talks for a new sequel. Would you like to do a new Insidious movie?
Yeah, I'm always open for Insidious. I love Insidious, only in that, it's again character based. I have a theory that if you care about the characters, you care about what happens to them, and therefore it gets really scary. And they seem to, tap into that, the Insidious films. Yeah, I would love to.
And what are your favorite horror movies?
I think the scariest movie for me personally was The Exorcist. something about it, just the idea of, yeah, a demon inhabiting you. Yeah, there's probably nothing scarier to me. And it was just so well done. And they took a long time to set up the story too. You know, I watched it recently, and it took a long time before things started happening. So you could get involved with the characters, and then whoops, something weird happens. Really? And then it grows. So I think that's like a magic formula for a really scary movie, is The Exorcist, that one. But there are lots I loved. I was talking about Don't Look Now, the Nicholas Roeg movie with Donald Sutherland and Julie Christie, and takes place in Venice. Your viewers should see that film, Don't Look Now. It is so scary and so full of atmosphere. You think of Venice as a setting for a horror film. It's like perfect film.
There's so many. I love horror. I grew up on horror. Rosemary's Baby. I love the George A. Romero, the Dead trilogy. I love zombies. I love 28 Days Later. Probably one of my favorites. I mean, it's the Shining is, up there, number one. Yeah, I just watched I don't, it's not considered a horror movie, but I think it's one of the scariest movies I ever saw.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much, Barbara. Thank you, Nicholas. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
Whatever you saw or heard will be gone.